touch the mic. Okay, hey, hi, hello. How's it going? We have a new setup today, and I think it's cute and good, and hopefully I don't run into anything. I think it's gonna be fine. I'm already ruining stuff. It's good. We're good. We're good. We're golden. Today we're working on a tiny painting. Can you hear me well? I think we're good. How's it going? Welcome in. Let me pull up my stream manager here. All right. That feels good. This is going to be a fun game of remembering where the camera is at all time. Hello. And we're doing a little thing today, a little friend. It's going to be good. It's going to be golden. I've got my palette kind of off screen here because I can't reach over here. It's just too far. This isn't the most ideal setup I have, but it's new for the stream. It's on my new desk, which feels very fun. And we're gonna give it a try. Maybe I like it, maybe I hate it. I don't know. It's gonna be super. Yeah, how are you doing? Welcome in. I know I'm 35 minutes late, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Today is going to be a fairly chill stream. This painting it's very like fall foresty theme, and I'm gonna try and do half of it today. There's lots of like little divots and things. We got the gold light coming in, and we're gonna do our best to make a nice gold and blue and orange colored sky. So I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. This is an oil painting today. Glad you're doing well. So to start, I think we're gonna do an orange to red sort of vibe. So I've got two colors here. I've got a cadmium deep and an India red. And the cadmium is pretty potent, so it's going to, like a little is gonna go a long way. And the India red has a nice earthy tone to it. It's kind of a cold red. I think that'll be nice, and we will go this way. We're doing a pretty simple pattern today. This is a, what's the word? It's a shimmer collection series pattern. So it's lots of little patterns. We're gonna go with some every other shades here. I think it's gonna be good. We'll see. So I'm gonna put that one over there because I'll use it later, and that one and that one. No touchy zone, it's gonna be good. Yeah. Yeah. Let's start with some white. I feel like this warm white is such a good base for every painting I've ever made. And hopefully I don't run into the camera again. We will see. We will see. How's it going, Albert? Albert, are you gonna do the honors? And be the absolute very first person here today? Maybe. Can I zoom out? Oh, that's in. There you go. You can see a little bit more of my palette that way. Okay. Incredible. I can't believe you're the first person here. Amazing. I even have tea today, and I can show you what the tea looks like. Isn't that wild? Look at this new perspective that we have. Who does this? It's nailed it. Okay. I would like, got white. I'm gonna pour some cadmium. So recently, a friend of mine started having allergic reactions to oil paint, and I think it's because of all the toxic pigments. And she's like, Stevie, you should definitely be painting with gloves on. And I'm like, but what if I'm just really meticulous and I don't do that? And she's like, uh-huh. She's like, do you want hives? So I might start using gloves, but I hate using gloves. It's the worst. I'm just like, get it off my hands. Anyways. We're about to have an ad break here. Thanks for hanging out. start with some of this. Today's tea is a rooibos mint tea. I'm going decaf because I have had a lot of caffeine this morning and I need to like pull myself in a little, you know, like we gotta chill. My body's like, what if we had no chill? Like, well, that's an option. I think this buttery yellow, this mac and cheese yellow, you might even say, is a good start. Okay. I'm gonna use my itty bitty paintbrush today because I have itty bitty spaces. So I'll do one of these. Get some my medium on there just to loosen up the bristles. Okay, now I foresee myself hitting camera at some point. I'm gonna do my best to not do that, but who knows? Not me. Okay. I really should have put the camera on my left, not the right, but it's too late. Alright, we're gonna start. How are we gonna start? Okay, I need to move this over here. We're mixing the egg yolk. It's good, it's good. Yeah, okay, let's start like this. Trying to be delicate. Trying not to mess it up. Going. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is gonna work. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna work. Because it's such a small painting, I can go pretty aggressively into gradients, which is kind of nice. Colors will getting bright and intense and then soft and whatever. Okay. What's gonna happen here is I'm gonna get this kind of X effect right down the middle, and I'm stoked. I think it'll be fun. There's a little drama to my paintings. This is the perfect time of year to make this painting because it's very fall themed. I think if I do this right, I can get this painting done in 2 sessions, which is very fun. Assuming I don't break any more palette knives. or get distracted. All which is likely. My client was talking about this mountain range that she and her partner go to. She's like, it's called the Larches, Larches. Anyways, it's in Washington State, and in the fall, the colors are like a little insane. They're so bright. It's like, did someone paint the leaves this yellow? They're kind of intense. Anyways, that's what this painting is about. This was one of my affordable art commissions, and instead of being a gift this year, they just wanted to buy it for themselves. Like, how cute. Do any of you buy art? I'm not asking because I want you to buy my art. I mean, I do want you to buy my art, but I'm just curious, like, from anyone, do you collect art? Hi, Charles. One of my goals for next year, for 2025, is to spend more of my spending money on art rather than other things. I have a couple of painters. I know that I'm like, it'd be really fun to collect their work next year. I'm even thinking about getting a separate bank account and like putting money in there just for it. You know, barring emergencies or whatever, but... Yeah, I mean, to the point where it's like, okay, instead of buying new clothes next year, what if I put all that towards like an art buying budget? Or instead of buying any new games next year, like, what if I save it? Like, I don't know, I buy games fairly often. Part of it's my Twitch thing, but probably buy a new game every single month. So it's like, what if instead of buying games next year, I spent it on art? You know how your friends like will think of you and they think of specific things, like when someone thinks of Charles, they think of watches, right? That's because you build them and you collect them and it's really fun, but like what do I want to be known for in a way? Like, I'm an artist and I stream on Twitch and I have a podcast and blah blah blah, but like also what if one of the things was, oh yeah, Stephanie has a really cool collected art, like an art collection. Not like just her work that she makes, but you know, she has like really cool art on her walls. You have between 60 and 70 watches. See, that's what I'm talking about. Getting them all in one place. It's pretty cool. I think it'd be really fun to have a sick display case in your house. Well lit and everything. On my walls. Yeah. I want to have enough art. I think it'd be really fun. So like almost every wall in my house is covered in art. But there's still room for more. But like what if I got to the point where I could rotate things out because I had that much cool stuff. Like I'm a big believer in like having pieces of art on your walls that you like currently, and if you don't like it, you can sell it again or, you know, move it in or out of your collection. Like what's on display, like you don't have to have one thing and it's always on the art, or it's like always on one wall forever. Like things can move. You know, your tastes change as they get older. You have a 1958 Omega Seamaster Gold dress watch. I think you just made up words. I'm not a watch person, but that sounds fun. That sounds cool. You could have been like, yeah, I've got a 2024 Swatch. I'd be like, oh yeah, rad. I know nothing. What are your Swatch watches? What's on them? Describe them. I don't own a watch. I have 0 watches. I am watchless. I don't like having things on my wrist, which I think is a big reason why I don't own a watch. But I think if I did own a watch, it would need to be extremely artsy. Like, what if it just didn't tell the time? What if it told something else? You have a yellow limited edition Charlie Brown cartoon Swatch? That's great. That's fun. I approve. Okay, we're starting to get into the most intense part of this color. And then I'm gonna start leaning it towards red. Did I mess up? I totally messed up. Oh no. I was like, what's going on here? Why is there 3 here? And then when I do this, there'll be 2. Stephanie was talking about watches, not focusing on her task. Classic. Let me just fix this. Look at this watch streak. Amazing. Alright, alright. Okay. I messed up so many times. Why am I like this? Okay, alright. Wow. Do I go back? You would think doing every other one would be simple, but yet here we are. Do I go back and fix this here and then do that there? Yeah, I just have to fix 2. Okay. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just a classic whoopsie daisies, no big deal. You don't make mistakes. You only make happy accidents. Okay, and then that one goes there. Okay, let me make a little X in the paint so I know to go back over this. Okay, we're gonna make good choices from here on out. Amazing. could totally do a clock face, maybe not a watch. I bet I could do a watch. My friend Visual Nomad is doing watches right now. She's painting watch faces. They're tiny little things. What if I had a small enough brush? Because my hand's fairly steady. But I could. I've never tried. My favorite watch company right now, says the person who has never owned a watch, is Mr. Jones watches. They're so cool. Very, very creative. Highly recommend looking them up. They're so interesting. Like, I think if I were to buy one, I would buy one of theirs. I really liked the alien abduction one. That was pretty funny. They're very clever. The opposite of classic. To mix in the last of the yellow. And then I'm gonna pour some of the India red. Nice cold red color. Actually, I think this is my first time using it. It's very purple. I love it. Okay. This in. The color will get very orange. Oranger than it is now. It'll be fun. When are you streaming next, Charles? Tuesday and Friday. Very nice. What are you gonna do tomorrow? I want you to know I just had a moment where I was like, wait, is it Thursday? I don't know. Okay, now we begin to add red just a little bit at a time. I've never used this color before, so we will see how it reacts. It has disappeared. Let's try this again. Hello? Oh boy. Well, let's start with this. It's like, it like basically vanished immediately. We'll see if it... Cadmium is such a strong pigment that it kind of clobbers other colors. Oh, you've been reading Norse mythology. How are you liking it? I read that book 2 years ago? The Neil Gaiman one, right? I feel like we're getting into Christmas music. A lot of people love to be read to. I love, like, my latest favorite hobby has been listening to audiobooks while I play games. Like, I'll play Sky for an hour, but I'll listen to my audiobook at the same time, and it's like the most relaxing experience. So nice. I'm gonna add a little bit more this time. Let's see what happens. Oh, there she is. Hello. Okay, that's too big of a change. Add yellow back in. It's like, what is going on? Where is the color? I found it. This red is immediately killing the saturation, which is really nice. So I think we're doing good. Okay, now gonna be consistent. There we go. Perfect. Slow and steady. I think I'm gonna let this painting get kind of dark outside of the yellow. I think it'll be interesting. Now we're gonna go a little bit less subtly into red. I think this will be nice. Hello, how's it going, Callie? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing an itty bitty painting today. It's so cute. And orange. I totally missed your other message. You did what? You found them a little radio and you played music for them? Is this a tall tale? Something you would do. But did you what did you play them? What was on the radio? Was it like NPR? Was it the BBC? Was it pop punk? excessive headbanging. I feel like I would want that book as a kid, like introducing music to bugs. The visual novel. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. Linkin Park. What's your favorite kind of music? Alternate rock and hip hop. Very fun. I joke that my favorite music is lo-fi and whatever this easy listening jazz covers are, because I listen to this music more than anything else because of streaming. But I really like I also like alternative rock. I've been listening to a lot of, I guess they're more like dreamy sort of artists. I've been listening to a lot of Florence and the Machine and a lot of Aurora lately. That's been fun. Like, if you can ask the question, is the main singer a fairy? I'm probably into it. Oh, she's so good. What's your favorite Aurora song? I've been enjoying Some Kind of Skin a lot. Silence. Oh, animals. It's good. It's good. Yeah, she's definitely beloved. Totally. The song's all quiet. Why did I also think it was Silence? I was like, yeah, that's definitely the song. It's the same sort of feeling. I was listening to this album recently that Winepot recommended. It's called Cassiopeia. It's a Japanese band that just like there's like almost no lyrics to it, and it's one of those albums you don't hit skip. You play the whole thing start to finish, and it's quite good. It was really fun. It's got a race car on the front. Don't touch the paintings, Davey. Make good choices. I wasn't sure if I was going to get any brown tones in this painting, so I'm glad this red is doing it. I don't know anything about League of Legends, I'm so sorry. League of Legends and watches are in the categories of things I know nothing. I feel like having basic knowledge of what you don't know it's good. You're like, don't bring me to League of Legends trivia, because unless you want to lose. What do you think of the setup so far? Do we like it? Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more, then we'll have a little break. Have some tea. Feeling good. Tea time. Having a rooibos tea. It's minty and ginger. It's delicious. Just gotta stretch my hand a little bit. Just like where we're going so far. The browns are coming through. Yeah. That only took me like an hour. It's funny how slow or fast the same things just like seem to be. Especially when I'm doing little paintings. They're like very, very tiny, very detailed. We'll probably spend about another hour on this and then call it a day. Probably won't work on this tomorrow because this needs to dry a bit more before I do the second set of colors. So we'll probably finish it up on Monday or Tuesday or something like that. But I'm so excited, y'all, for this weekend. Let's have more tea. I'm so excited because we're going to do Kingdom Hearts this weekend. I'm so excited to play. It's going to be really fun. Okay, but my bang for bugging me. You stay out of my face. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Fabulous. All right, let's keep going. So now on this tray, I want to get fairly red by the time we get to this last corner. So let's go a little bit more intensely. One thing that I'm not liking about this paint is that it has lots of chips in it, which means the tube of color is pretty old. So I went and I bought an old tube of color, which is unfortunate. I thought the quality would be a little bit better, especially coming from Gamblin. It might just be this batch of color that was made. Who knows? They keep finding chips. I'm like, excuse me. No. Usually Gamblin has some of the highest rated colors that I've ever seen. I'm gonna clean off my brush real quick. Someday I want to go to Gamblin's factory. They've got a factory in Portland or close to Portland. I'd really like to visit. I think it'd be fun. Yes, I feel like a lot of Twitch streams have lots of high energy, high yelling. And sometimes it's just not what you need. The consequences is that I will never be very popular. Because that kind of high energy is very captivating. That's okay with me. Wendy calls me a daytime streamer. Because when I stream during the day because the light's good for painting, but too because a lot of my content leads well to co-working. Like, you can put my stream on in the background and guarantee it's gonna be chill. So we'll see how our new game on Sunday goes. It'll probably also be chill because I don't know how to be anything other than that. At least on Twitch. Thank you for the compliment. That one. Let's keep getting redder. Try taking a bigger jump here. Let's see. Do, 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 da, da, ba, 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 Too much. Da, 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 da. So now we're starting to get into terracotta colors, which I'm really liking. Getting those earth tones. We're gonna go all the way into as far red as we can, really. Not till we get to like the tube color, but enough. And then from there, I'm gonna bring it just like a hint of it into green. That transition probably won't happen till like around right here. So we'll see. Do, 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 do. A project I want to do once this one is done is I want to do color swatches of all my gouache paints. So I need to refine this setup I've got here. It's okay, it's decent. But I need to be really good so I can have more range of motion. Then we'll do swatches. And I think that'll be really satisfying. That way I can have color cards of every possible color I can make with my gouache colors. Because I'm still very new at it. More tea time. Are y'all staying hydrated? after this row, we'll go into green. It'll be very dramatic. We're starting to get into lipstick color range. Like, not quite there, but we're getting there. That looks like a red to me. I like it. been a rainy, 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 rainy day here in Seattle. It's been a rainy week, actually. So much so that I've been like checking the studio for leaks when I come in the mornings. Like, is everything okay? It's a lot of water just pouring down. Like, sometimes I forget that where I live used to be like rainforest. It's a lot. And whenever it's daylight savings and it gets rainy like this, that's when like the SADs start, like seasonal depression. I'm like, am I taking my vitamins? So the important questions that we have to ask ourselves now. Otherwise, we'll get in trouble. Do you have seasonal feelings where you live? How did this green get on me? What? Where is this? Who said this was allowed? Who said green was okay? There's no green. Where is this green coming from? An amazing... Exactly. It's been wild, right? Yeah. Like, the other day, yesterday even, I went outside because something was breaking and I had to go fix it, and so I put on my raincoat, and by the time I got inside I was like, oh, I should probably waterproof this raincoat because it's just sopping wet. It's like going into a shower. A lot of the trees around me, Seattle is full of trees. A lot of them are very much dehydrated from the summer. Now we're getting all of this water, and you can see a lot of them suffering. All that is to say is I think we're gonna get snow this year. It feels like a snow kind of year. So I better be prepared. Seattle has 2 snowplows. 2 of them. So whenever it snows here, even a little bit, the whole city just like panics. I'm going to pour some of this cobalt green. It's a nice dark tone. It's fairly warm for a green, so I think it'll complement well with the India red I've got. Yeah, just gonna pour a bit. I think together they'll get like a nice dark tone. I'm just going to add both of them for this stripe and then just the green for that one. Oh, really? It is very sunny, very temporarily. Well, where I am, it's overcast, but it's dry temporarily, so I'll take it. Nobody move. Doing great. Okay. Update. The green is a wuss. It's like, no. I might be one of your most expensive pigments, but I'm not gonna do anything to your color. In fact, I think I'll just be red. So, I might have to. Switch pigments? Maybe? Let's try again. You want green? Green? For like $50 a tube? No. How would we do that? Just like with anything, whenever artists are like, I don't understand color, I'm just like, you just gotta paint more. Because then you'll understand the pigments and see what they do. And some of them they just get clobbered. They're delicate little flowers. And you're like, okay, expensive, delicate flowers. That'll give you cancer. It's fine. I actually feel like it's a blessing when a color is not very strong, because that means you'll use it very differently. When it's like kind of weak and also expensive, you're not going to be buying a lot of it, so you're going to be very intentional about how you use it. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, let's go in a little bit more. Even more. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Have y'all ever been to Edison, Washington? Since it seems like we have some Pacific Northwest people here. Edison is it's a farming town, but they've got this really cute single street downtown area. And in it has some incredible galleries, surprisingly. Like, normally when I go to a tiny town, I'm not expecting the world's best art, but you go there and you see one of the galleries, like IE gallery, it like knocks your socks off. You're like, what's in the water here with these local artists that are just phenomenal? It's magic. Every once in a while I'm like, do I need to drive to Edison? It's like several hours away, but maybe I need to do it. I'm going to divide the color. More red and then way more green. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we're not switching pigments now. We're just committing. Like that. Yeah. It's kind of fun to go in on a Sunday or something. Especially after like church hours, it gets pretty lively. Give me your 15 seconds of sunshine, let's go! Hey Iguana, it's good to see you. Your daily 15. It's a rainy, sunny, rainy. She's complicated, you know? Okay, this is the last of the red. No, let's just go for it. Love it. And then more green. We love to see it. Okay, it's green here on out. And I don't want the painting to like become green here. I just want you to like have the feeling of green. Like if red just like thought about green, that's what I want. These descriptions. When I see the rays, the porch is where I stays. I like it. I like it. Do, 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 do. Change the formula too much, but it was getting a little stiff. Here we go. Okay. We're 6 inches. 6 by 6. This is one of my holiday art commissions. Holiday art commissions. There are so many helicopters lately. Like, what are y'all doing? What is there to look at? It's a cloudy day. There's no way they're like tourists. It's more fun when they're seaplanes, because you're like, oh, it's a seaplane and it's cool. But with the helicopters, and like, are you looking at traffic? Like, what's going on? like you were here in the studio with me. I know, like, that's really funny. I love that you have a home theater audio system. That is beautiful, and I applaud thee. Like, people who have systems like this are like, they've got priorities, you know? You're just like, I love sound, so I gotta do this. It's enthusiastic is what it is. Amazing. That's pretty funny. My partner is this way about, like, he doesn't care about what kind of t-shirt he has, but he's gonna have, like, the coolest coffee maker you've ever seen. And it's not, like, the most expensive one, but it's great. Mm-hmm. For sure, for sure. Some more green. Yeah. Exactly. You get it, Iguana. You get it. Yeah, sometimes he gets real frugal with it. He's like, what if I roasted my own coffee beans? And then he gets like a $15 coffee roaster and it doesn't work. But then every once in a while he's just like, what if I got some super cool coffee thing, and coffee is also on the list of things I don't really understand, along with watches and what was the other one? League of Legends. We've been making a list of things I don't know anything about today. It's been pretty funny. Because, you know, I'm a tea girl. I like me some tea. Tea time's best time. But, you know, it balances out. It balances out. Yeah, my partner, he gets like really into things. He gets like a little obsessive about them for like a couple months at a time, and then they stay as like normal interests as he goes into the new obsession. But coffee is eternal, you know? It's great. You like your wrist free and unshackled. Same. Like, same. But also, it's nice to tell the time. I can appreciate people who like watches. Like, when you have that kind of... It's enthusiasm. It's like drive and you really like something. Like, I'm into it. I like it. I like that you're really into something. That's fun. Whenever I meet someone new and I'm like, tell me about your hobbies, tell me what you're into, and they're like, I don't know, I watch TV, and I'm like, does that mean like you're really into TV? Like you love watching TV and that's like your thing? Or do you just not know how to answer the question? And I'm like, you know, I just need to know. Sometimes I meet people and they're like, I don't have hobbies. And I'm like, what? What's the point of being alive if you don't have fun hobbies that you like doing? They don't have to be interesting hobbies as long as you like them. I keep thinking I need to make an episode of Brushwork on hobbies, but it doesn't quite seem on the art brand. But like also yellow. That's the dark color I was talking about. Yes. Cobalt green showing up. Secret hobbies? Oh my gosh. Did I ask which show? Oh, you know I did. You know I asked them. I was like, what are you watching right now? They're like, what did they say? I don't remember. This was like forever ago. But they like didn't really give me an answer. I was like, okay, maybe you just don't want to talk to me. Which, valid. It's fine. I'm not for everyone. One time I was like, I was chatting to this mom of 2 boys, and I was like, so what are your hobbies? We were like a holiday party or something, and the kids were occupied with someone else, and she's like, I'll never forget, this made me laugh so hard. She's like, I think my favorite hobby is laundry. Laundry is my favorite hobby. And I was like, what? She's like, well, I have to do a lot of it because I got 2 kids, but also nobody bothers me when I'm doing laundry because I think I'm gonna make them help. And I was like, that's valid. That's my favorite hobby is laundry. So good, so good. You're a coffee nerd also, Eltner? Yeah. Ooh, fun. A local roaster? Look at you. That's the most Portland thing I've ever heard you say. But also, I appreciate it. Twin Peaks season 3 right now? Oh, I'm watching Buffy. I'm on season 5 right now. Something tragic just happened and I was like sobbing. It was a lot. Okay, I do have secret hobbies. I can't stomach most shows. Oh my gosh, okay. Sometimes I get this response from people when I ask what their favorite hobbies, and they're like, hobbies? I don't have time for hobbies. And I'm like, ugh. Gross. What do you mean you don't have time for hobbies? I'm like, if you're here watching my stream and you don't have a hobby, please pick up a hobby and do it with me while I'm streaming. Like, imagine how fun that would be. It'd be like we're hanging out, except I don't know you. And I can't see you. But like, I'm imagining we're hanging out. I'm trying to think of what my secret hobby is. It's usually from overworked Lyft / Uber drivers. Okay, that's valid. Like, yeah. Like, when you're just trying to survive, I get it. Of course you don't have time for hobbies. You're trying to keep things going, you know? That's different. That's different. But usually when I'm asking this question, it's in a very leisurely like setting. Like we're at a gathering of some sort and like nobody's doing anything productive. Okay. All right, look. I do have secret hobbies. I don't know if they're secret because it's really like, when have you showed up to the streams in the last 4 years and have you heard about them then, like during the period of that hobby? All right, let me just list them out for you. You ready for this? Number 1, roller skating. Freaking love roller skating. There's a couple rinks in Seattle and I go to them every once in a while. In the summers, I'll skate outside. It's great. I'm not good at it. I'm not trying to be good at it. I can barely go backwards. I've been skating for a decade. Shut up. Can't do any script, like tricks or anything. It's fine. I got quads. And they're very fun. Yeah, I just got new quads last year because I wore mine to pieces. They were very cute. Yeah. Do y'all roller skate? Is that something you do? He was a skater boy. Says see you later, boy. They're pretty similar. No, it's a secret hobby. Why would I have videos of my secret hobby? This is not social media context. Secret hobbies need to be secret. I'm telling you this. Nobody tell anyone else. Secret. Secret hobbies. Okay, that was not a very good line, but I did try. Let's fix this. That's embarrassing. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. Yeah, quad skating is fun. I had a family member who used to do roller derby, and she got me into it. It was really fun. Okay, you ready for the next secret hobby? I feel like y'all need to tell me your secret hobbies too. We're sharing secrets here. It's like some super serious secrets. My next one is I like writing letters and postcards. I'm pretty sure I owe one of you a postcard, but I've forgotten about it. It'll happen. Yeah. I like writing postcards to strangers. There's this website called Postcrossing, POSTCROSSING, and kind of works like you sign up and you say, I want to send a postcard, and you're given an address, and you read their profile, and they say where they're from and what they like, and you send them a postcard with a little code on it. And then when they get it, they enter the code into the website, and then someone else, a third party, sends you a postcard. And it's just kind of fun. It's free to use. You just obviously pay for the postcard and the postage. But yeah, it's great. I've met a couple pen pals that way. It's fun. It's fun. It definitely takes time and focus. Sometimes I use my own artwork. Usually people in their profiles, they say what sort of things they like. So if someone says they like art, but not like your own art, they want someone else's art, then I don't send them my art cards. But sometimes people are like, I like city cards or maps or glow-in-the-dark cards or Hello Kitty cards or cartoons or whatever. So I try to find something that matches what they like. Just a few more. Yeah. Twitch is a great way to connect with strangers, obviously. Yeah, I do have a collection. I have a collection of cards that people have sent me, and then I have a collection of postcards. Basically, every time I go somewhere, I buy 1 or 2 postcards. So I think right now I have probably 100 different cards in my collection that are blank, and they're all very different. And it's fun. They usually cost like $1 to $3. It's pretty inexpensive when it comes to hobbies. Yeah. Y'all should you should join Post Crossing. It's really fun. I haven't sent any cards for a while. It's one of those that I do very sporadically, but it's still fun. Secret hobbies. Like going to the mall, sitting in the chair with a black coffee, and people watching. People watching is a great hobby. I love seeing all the different kinds of walks people do. One time I was people watching with my mom. We were in Las Vegas. It was like midnight or something, and we were at one of the like shopping areas. There was a bunch of benches, so we sat down and we're like drinking coffee or whatever. And my mom's a hottie. That's a secret hobby. My mom is a hottie. And there was this guy walking by and he was absolutely checking her out. It was extremely funny to me. And he was like pretending not to look at her. And she was like clearly looking at him. And there was this like mosaic on the floor. And he had this like really gangly walk, and the mosaic was like in a circle. And so like when you approach, it was a circle and it had like a black center. And so like if you were looking in your peripheral, this would be like a hole in the ground. And so like as he like walked up to it, I gasped. I was like, and he tripped. I think that's the best case of people watching I've ever had. That was pretty good. That was just interference, I think at this point, not exactly watching, but it was so funny. He didn't have the courage to get my mom's number after that, but that was pretty good. That was pretty good. He tripped. He was tripped over the fake hole in the ground. It was great. Okay, last one. Yeah, it was like this mosaic circle, and the interior was really dark, like the difference between this in the middle tones, and it was flat. There was not actually a hole in the ground, but like if you weren't actually looking at where you were going, it might seem that way. That guy had to process that too. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I have another secret hobby. I am made of hobbies. I have so many hobbies. Her beauty secret: wear sunscreen on your face and also the back of your hands, okay? Like, don't forget about your neck, even on cloudy days like this. Doesn't have to be on your palms, but like definitely the back, because that your hands get exposed to sunlight and you'll get spots as you age. And that's from sun damage. And then the next thing she would tell you is exfoliate your skin like at least once a week, if not twice a week. Yeah. Okay, well there we go. I only made one mistake. And I'll fix it next time. Look at us. Look at us. Of course. Of course. You gotta scrub your skin. You don't want that dead skin cell look. No ashy skin for me. It also will make you smell better as you age. You know how people, when they get to like their 70s, 80s, 90s, they have like old people smell? That's because their dead skin is attached to them and it smells bad. Scrub your skin. You'll smell better for longer. Pro tips. And don't slack. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, this has been good. It's been fun. Nice chatting today. Should we go do a raid? Should we say hi to someone? I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, the sun is hiding, but there's still a little bit of blue sky. You say hello. I know. What time is it? It's like 3:30. It's got an hour of sunlight left, basically. Who's live? Who's doing stuff? Let's see. Do. Do y'all like dogs? Can I copy your username? All right. Great. We're gonna go see an artist who's painting a dog. So I gotta go over here to type this, so just a sec. One moment. Fabulous. Oh my gosh. Hello. I could not find a puppy camp, but eventually I'll find one of those and we will only raid there, but not today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. And take care, everyone. Yeah. Peace out. Let's see some heart emotes in the chat, whatever you've got for Taran. Bye.